Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba, good times never felt so good. Hello, and today we are doing a match review of Watford 6. Yeah, you heard that right. Watford 6, Bristol City 0. What a win. Wow, that was what we were waiting for. That was amazing. Complete contrast to our previous 0-0 draws with Coventry and Millwall and the damaging defeat to QPR. But that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We just never gave up. We kept on going. We kept on pushing. And for 90 minutes, we've sustained the quality. That is what we love to see. And yeah, that is just brilliant. Didn't start Troy Deeney, didn't start Andre Gray, but it seemed to work. And we just didn't show any mercy on Bristol City. And that is what we want to see as a Watford fan. We want to see our team persevering, trying to break records, and just going the distance. And that's what we did today. Very, very good. Obviously, the first half was amazing. For us to have scored 4 in the first half, it's been a while since we've done that. But it just really was a really good team performance. Sliding into tackles, getting shots away, and just pressing. Ultimately, we were pressing all the time, and that forced mistakes. And we got deflections today, but we made the luck. We made a lot of avenues in that game and really did impress ourselves. And, you know, we presented ourselves really well in that game and just dominated it. So let's do that review and talk through each thing, really. So to start off with, ISMAILA Sarr scores the opening goal. Took it far down the line. You're thinking, is he going to keep it in? He did. Had the ball in and it deflects off the defender more and then hits the crossbar. And we think that it's Sema that scores the goal, tapping in using his chest for his first of the season. Right place, right time, the stroke of luck we needed, and we really did push on from there. When you get a goal in the first 3 minutes of a game, it really does set you on the right foot. But you thought at that point we had to make it 2 as quickly as possible. And really good pressing from João Pedro. Had a very good overall game today and showed why he should be starting most weeks. Because he's just got a different dynamic to Troy and Andre. Andre and Troy are a little bit slow. João is fast, he's got mobility, and he's also got skills, as we saw today, because lovely flick in the build-up to some great Watford team moving, and generally just covering every blade of glass was Tom Cleverley today. Absolutely brilliant. And returning back the ball, showing hunger, showing desire to win it back. And after that flick from Pedro, it came to Cleverley, and he was just running onto it because it was a bit of a mistake and a bit of a misinterpretation of where the ball was falling, and the defender didn't get there in time. Cleverley gets there, runs up to it, and runs it and, you know, hunts it down and sees Sarr on that wide hand side, and, you know, he's kind of got to turn around as he's doing it because it's quite a tight space, but he just sees Sarr, collects the ball, swivels round, and then spreads it out wide to the Senegalese. Great awareness from the midfielder there. And Sarr strokes it home. Lovely finish and a fabulous Watford goal. So 15 minutes in, 2-0. You're thinking, this is going to be our day, hopefully. You got to always hope. But it was just one of those things. We got the job done and we were hoping for a clean sheet, obviously. But an attacking performance like that where we're just relentless and we're not settling for little is very, very good to see. ISMAILA Sarr dragging a shot wide after beating the defender, unlucky, but then the 1-2 really, really nice, and Sema and Pedro linking up, and then the shot was from Pedro. It looked like it would be off target, but you know, he was just working so hard today, Pedro. The main thing is, from this win, we need to build on it. We need to take it forward, and you know, there's no good having this amazing freak win and then next week not showing the consistency and
losing to Preston. We have to go to Deepdale and do something impressive like we did today. But ultimately, really, really good from Pedro. The shot was blocked anyway, but he just worked really hard today, and that's good to see. What a strike from Hughesy. I mean, the power was there. Whether it was going on target, I don't know. So we got a little bit lucky there. But it's my favourite Watford player, Hughesy, number 19. And he deserves to be playing every week in that midfield position, centrally. That's where he works best, and that's where he got his goal. I think it was credited to him, as far as I'm aware. Or it might have been given as an own goal to Moore, the same man that deflected off for the first goal. But basically, yeah, just don't take him out of the team. It's as simple as that. The massive deflection, wrong foot's the goalie, but it's one of those ones, we'll take it, you know. The luck is with us, but we've made the luck, and we've actually looked really, really dominant and in positive performance. And we've actually moved the ball well today. We've moved it around nicely, and definitely I think that after 30 minutes to be 3-0 up, that's going to give the whole squad a bounce. And, you know, we wanted to try and keep on going. We did do that. And it was, to some extent, our lucky day, but we just had the desire and the pressing and the pushing to force mistakes into Bristol City. And, you know, you do think you got to keep pushing that side when you're on the ropes. Well, you're putting them on the ropes, and you're in the driving seat. You've got to drive it home, and we did do that. Pedro, unlucky to not score today, rattling the bar. Really, really good to take it down and pluck it out of the sky and have the shot. But it did hit the woodwork, and the goalie would absolutely have been helpless in that situation. But we were just rampant at that point, and unlucky to not even be ahead by more goals. But we did get our fourth at the end of that half to really rub salt in the wounds for Bristol City. And ISMAILA Sarr, what a legend. A goal and an assist in that first half. Absolutely brilliant. And the hand-to-ear celebration that he always does sometimes, and did it against Liverpool when we beat them last season. You love to see it. And ISMAILA Sarr, what a player he is. Did so well to slip it in for Ken Sema, just driving at that defence, getting to the back byline, and the way that those two link up, Sarr and Sema, in the wing positions, they just get behind the fullbacks and, you know, set it up for each other, and it's just brilliant. Sliding in to stroke it home was Ken Sema, the Sweden international, on 35 minutes. You're thinking, come on, this is the Watford that we want to see. This is what we've been waiting for. It's been so painful the last 5, 6, 7 performances. But this is much more like it. We're pressing, we're fighting, and more importantly, we're scoring. And in the first half of 4 goals, you're thinking, can it get any better? Absolutely incredible. But it did get better in that second half. You thought in the second half we see out the game defensively, maybe get a clean sheet. But on the other hand, maybe score more goals to get that goal difference up. Because it could, come the end of the season, play a big role. But ultimately, it was a brilliant goal again from Watford. On 55 minutes, ISMAILA Sarr driving into a bit of space and then just stroking it deliciously into that far corner, low into the net, and there's no chance for the goalkeeper. And Sarr just stroked it in for his second of the game. Whether Sema got 2, well, he at least got 1, but the first one was debatable whether it was an own goal. But yeah, Sarr definitely did get 2 goals, and that was a very, very nice one. And then the third, or at least the third goal involvement, I should say, for, well, is it? No, it's more the 4th goal involvement. But basically, Sarr is involved again, and you're thinking, can it get any better? And we could have scored more, you know. They had a few saves, the goalkeeper, for Bristol City to stop it from being more. And as I said, Pedro unlucky to not get on the score sheet today, but absolutely brilliant from ISMAILA Sarr. Zinkernagel came on, you know, the new signing, Lazar came on, and we also brought on Andre Gray just to give him some rest time. And obviously it's good to, you know, use the players wisely when you're winning a game so comfortably. You want to save them for the upcoming games. And Zinkernagel, we've said week in, week out how this guy's got to start. He didn't start this week, but generally the starting 11 was much better today from Munoz, so he's improved in that. And Hughesy, as I said, getting that start in the middle was massive. Brilliant to see Kiko back today. You know, the injury to Ngaki are not ideal, but when Femini is there to replace him, it's so encouraging, because he's been one of our players of the season. And also, just generally in goal, Bachmann looked really good today, and we just looked solid. It's as simple as that. I think Pedro leading the line is good, and I don't see why he should always be chopped and changed out of the team. But generally, it was brilliant from Sarr, because he could easily go for the hat-trick, but he just is unselfish and sweaties it for the full, well, not full, but the winger that's, you know, fully debutant in terms of for this season for Watford. He's played a few games as a substitute appearance, but he gets his first full Watford goal in his colours of Watford, and it was laid on a plate to him to tap it in over the goal line from ISMAILA Sarr's assist. And on 90 minutes, we have 6. Incredible stuff, and just a good performance all round. Really, the best of the season. We just need to use this to basically turn around our season, because if we can just be relentless like we were today for 90 minutes in games, we will be hard to stop. You know, the way that we were pushing, the way that we were scoring goals today, very impressive stuff. And, you know, when your team scores 6 goals, it is a very good day, and that is very much the case today. A great Valentine's present, and so many hearts for that performance for Watford. We love that. We love that very much so. So very happy. I'm going to give man of the match to ISMAILA Sarr. He's just so involved in the game and so good today. It could have easily been Ken Sema or Pedro or Cleverley, but I'm going to say Sarr because of how much of a threat he is for us, and generally how well he connects with other players and, you know, puts it on a plate for them, or ultimately, as we saw with his second goal, just finishes ruefully into the bottom corner. So yeah, it's definitely a game and a day at the office that I won't soon be forgetting. Very memorable, very good to bounce back from really just nothing performances against Coventry and Millwall. Just not really turning up at all, not scoring goals. But today we kind of made up for it in one game. So as I said, we need to build from this. We need to get some momentum, get back some consistency. Good to see Dan Gosling come on for his debut as well. And he's going to be a very good squad player for us to help us going forward. The squad is happy. Let's hope we can keep it that way. And that was a great day to be a Watford fan. So thanks for watching my review. Bye-bye.